You mentioned the Rams, a lot of the 4:25 p.m. Eastern games. Right out of the gates, they got the Bills, and then it gets a little softer. Hey, they're lucky to get Cardinals during the DeAndre Hopkins suspension, Week 3 at Arizona, site of the next Super Bowl in Phoenix. They get the 49ers on Monday Night Football. That's always a challenging game for them. There's several games that they should easily win before their bye week. There's no reason to think that they can't pull into the station for their break Week 7 with a 5-2 or 6-1 record, Peter.
I was a little disappointed to see both 49er games in the first 8 weeks. You know, they don't play the 49ers, after Halloween. And I love that rivalry. I love the rivalry when it means something. How incredible would that rivalry be the last week of December, first week of January, if one of the teams was going to get knocked out with a loss? I thought they burned both of those games pretty early. But I think the overriding sentiment looking at their schedule is that it seems quite manageable, early before their bye. And then the last 3 weeks of the season seem pretty manageable. And I don't mean at Chargers is manageable, but it's not a killer end of the season. And the other thing I noticed, they got the Seahawks twice in the last 6 weeks. And if the Seahawks are, I'm not ever saying no Pete Carroll team is ever going to be in mail-it-in mode. But if, for instance, they play the Seahawks twice when the Seahawks are basically playing out the string, I think that's a huge advantage to the Rams.
Oh, absolutely. Now, I agree with you. I'm not ready to assume that the Seahawks aren't going to be competitive. I think they're going to be extra motivated by the fact that so many will assume they're not going to be good. But there's a chance that Jacob Eason is playing quarterback those final few weeks because they want to evaluate him and see what he's going to be if he's an option for them moving forward. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you never know. And, Peter, look back to Week 1. There's another dynamic there that is fascinating to me. That's the night they hang the banner at SoFi Stadium. How many Rams fans are actually going to be at that game versus Bills fans? That's, Super Bowl win or not, a dynamic that does not go away. When you abandon a market for 20 years and you basically encourage the millions who live there to go become fans of whatever team they want to become fans of, you're going to have thousands, tens of thousands of fans of every team. And the Bills will be a team that either has plenty of fans who are already there or fans who will go to SoFi Stadium, locking in their trips, getting their tickets. It'd be embarrassing for Stan Kroenke and the Rams organization to have Bills Mafia take over SoFi Stadium the night they hang their banner. At least Bills fans finally get to see a banner hang on Week 1. Sorry, mean-spirited, but they're going to be. They're going to take over SoFi the night that the Rams celebrate the championship that they won last year.
Hey, Mike, a long time ago when I suggested to somebody that, hey, the 49ers there would be incredible energy in the building if you open with the Niners and the Rams. What a game that would be. It'd be frantic. And I was told, nah, too many red jerseys in the building.
There's going to be some blue ones.
There's going to be a lot of blue ones. But
maybe that's why they did it. Maybe the blue jerseys. Maybe people think it's Rams jerseys when it's Bills jerseys.
Yeah. Hey, look, last year I covered the NFC Championship game. I covered Rams and 49ers. And I was in a hotel right near the airport, right near SoFi Stadium, the morning of the game. And it looked like it was a San Francisco 49ers jersey convention. I just could not believe it. I bet it was 90-10 in that hotel that day. Niners fans versus Rams fans. But I will say this, Mike. A lot of people said, oh, my God, the 49ers overwhelmed the Rams that day. They didn't. Their fans did not overwhelm the Rams fans. And that's why I think this might be 70-30, but I don't think it's going to be 50-50. And it would be 70-30 in favor of the Rams. My feeling is that, Mike, the way the LA market works, it is the capital of fair weather fans. It just is. It's the capital of fair weather fans. And so now people are excited. They're doing this Super Bowl trophy tour, the Lombardi Trophy tour of Greater Los Angeles, and people are coming out and bringing their kids, and they're buying all the Rams stuff. Look, I don't know what's going to happen on the first Thursday of the regular season, but I will be surprised if it's close to 50-50. I think it'll be more like 70-30 Rams.
Well, we'll see. And remember, it was Week 18 last year when the 49ers got into the postseason where their fans did overrun SoFi Stadium to the point where the Rams had to use a silent count and the 49ers did not.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.